What up, though, y'all, and welcome to the EmbraceU channel. It's your favorite cousin, Rube, and I'm here with my co-host, Meek.
What's up, dog?
And we are the EmbraceU podcast,
where we're embracing everything geared towards Black culture. We're going to talk about a lot of unapologetic, a lot of unspoken conversation in the Black community, and trending topics. But first, we're going to get into this EmbraceU brand. Okay, so your favorite cousin, Rube, we're going to tell you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so I created my brand, EmbraceU. It's geared towards embracing Black culture and providing a platform for us to network through fashion. See, like how I look at it, like whenever you out, like when you walking your dog, when you at the grocery store, when you at the mall, you walking by all these potential customers, but don't nobody know that you got a business. So how about you actually wear a shirt that says "Embrace this Black business owner"? See, like once they actually see that, one thing that we don't do in the Black community, unfortunately, is we don't talk. But we always do read, though. We read some shit and we'll be like, damn, hey, hold on. Hey, where you get that from?
We don't share information properly.
We don't share information properly.
We feel like we just can't spread the word and help another brother out
right.
or sister out. And it's always good to network, ask, inquire. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can help you learn something new. You never know. You never know who you're talking to.
Right, like real talk. So like at the end of the day, what I did, I just created a marketing tool for everybody that if you got a business, go ahead and grab this shirt. It's on my site right now. I'm going to have the link down low. But yeah, literally. And also it's just embracing you, embracing who you are and what you do. Because one thing I really believe is like, if you can't say I sure am in front of whatever you do happily, you need to like be trying to figure out what you need to be doing, because you're never going to find that happiness with what you do. And like once you actually start finding that happiness, you really start to like embrace who you are. Like it just brings on a different type of aura. It feels so fucking good, to actually be comfortable in your own skin.
It just really means so much in 2 words. Embrace you. It applies to everything. If you really, really embrace you, it really applies to everything. For real.
Yeah, like as Black people, that's one thing that we don't do enough. We don't embrace each other. We don't embrace ourselves enough. Like, and we need to start doing that. Like, we really do, because it's first off, we they want to be, everybody want to be us. Everybody want to be a part of it. Everybody want to be a part of every movement that we are.
Okay.
Like real shit. Like that's like the whole thing. The brand EmbraceU. Black culture is world culture. At the end of the day. Black culture is world culture.
Because we stay trending.
So yeah, that's the brand literally. So we can actually start networking. So we can all get out here and actually start communicating. Because that's the way that we gonna grow together. That's the one way we gonna grow together. And one thing that we do, we can dress. We put some shit on and we get fresh as fuck.
For real, we can stand in that Foot Locker line and wait for them shoes. For them hours, okay?
Man.
And sit there and do that and put our money towards Gucci, and people don't even like Black people. Business entrepreneurs, millionaires, they don't even care for us. We'll sit there and spend all our money and buy their shit, but won't embrace ourselves enough. Look, see, I incorporated that with that. Embrace ourselves enough to put your own name on something. Make your own shit pop. To have somebody waiting in your line at your business to get your shit. Even it's your pop, your lemonade, if it's your pop pie, if it's your damn brownies, whatever. It's your shirt, your brand, whatever it is. Have that people, make it your goal to have that people in that same damn line, putting that same damn energy towards you.
Right.
Simple as that.
And the one way that's going to happen is if you advertising yourself. Yeah. But if you ain't out here letting them know that you a business owner, they won't ever know. They won't know who to shop. They won't know who to shop with. So yeah, that's the whole goal behind the brand. Just networking, getting exposure for everybody, So that's where we're going with it.
All right. So we're gonna get into the topic today. Thank you, Rue, for putting us on the floor with the EmbraceU. Hope y'all follow that brand. Hope y'all make y'all orders and get y'all EmbraceU shirts. We're gonna get into today's topics. And we left off on conversations. We got a little deep with a little on moment, a little fix my life moment.
Shit got real, I ain't gonna lie.
Almost cried for a second, but we gonna talk about the honesty, the trust within the relationship, We're gonna get into a little bit about the validation of social media mattering, or whether that matters, to that validate the relationship, or does it not? Like, what is that about? So, y'all tell us. We all inquiring. We gonna give our opinions to y'all. So, how you feel about trust and honesty? I feel like
Shit.
that's very, very important.
It's the most. I think communication, honesty, and trust probably like all three on the same level.
It rise together.
Yeah, like they rise together.
I had to do that. It rise together because it's like communication, trust, and honesty.
Yeah, because like I think the trust fall into the communication part, but also a motherfucker could be lying the whole time though. A motherfucker can be lying the whole time. So it's like,
I feel like this. Make your life simple.
No, fuck that. Honesty.
Make your life simple. I'm very, very candor.
Mm.
I do not mind being straightforward and very honest. It really does help because you spare a lot of feelings with honesty.
Yeah, that's true.
It's people that ain't even in relationships that can't even be honest with the person that they dealing with and stringing along. It's like, damn, you don't owe me anything, but the least you could do is be honest with me. Come on now.
Yeah.
So I can reflect.
But see, the problem with that is motherfuckers don't know how to communicate. If we don't know how to communicate, how can you be honest with somebody?
I can't talk for them because I don't know why it's hard. We can't. No. We do know how to communicate. No. We just don't know how to receive the communication that is going on. We give our opinion and we vent about everything else and put our energy to everything else. That should just come naturally. We make our lives hard by just lying and carrying on, and it can't even keep up with the motherfucking lie. So it's like, damn, I know people that can't keep up with a lie they told yesterday. So it's like, damn, like that all should fall in together. If you can't be honest without being a good communicator. How transparent can we get if you're not a good communicator? How can I believe what you saying? You ain't even a good communicator. How that time you don't even want to talk?
Yeah, okay. So where do trust fall with that? Like, I mean, I know we said like they rise together, but like,
I have to trust what you say. Meaning your actions should follow along with whatever you say. You have to walk that talk by all means. You have to stand by your word. All you have is your word. If I can trust what you say and you have led me in the right direction, I can trust your actions behind it. To know that you will be honest and open enough to communicate with me of your actions or of anything, else that falls into place. I have to trust your words and I have to trust your actions along with your words.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, pretty much I get that.
A lot of people aren't trustworthy. But
them
some good ass manipulative communicators. So we gotta be mindful of them motherfuckers, them wolves in sheep clothing. See, a lot of us had those before now. Yeah. He had a wolf in the sheep clothing. Tore your ass up, didn't you?
It was good though. I learned a lot from it, so that's all that.
As long as you learn from it.
As
long as you took something from it that was a meaningful learning experience for you. A lot of people don't.
Yeah, so like now, I still want to put communication above all. Like, I mean, I get you can't. No, fuck that. They all go together for me.
It's all at the top It's all at the top of the chart. See. It's all in its own role. Yeah. You got communication, trust, honesty.
Yeah. But they just all on the same. For me, they all on the same level.
It is on the same level because they all have to fall in together.
Do they?
Yes. Because other than that, see, that's why when you get those,
you can't trust somebody that you don't communicate with. I mean, like, what if I be a trustworthy motherfucker, but you just don't like.
It's impossible. It's impossible. I'm telling you that. It's impossible. I ain't never met, in my 28 years on this earth, I never met a trustworthy non-communicator. See how that just sounds stupid. It just sounds just a trustworthy non-communicator. How you gonna be trustworthy, but so trustworthy? I don't need no communication from you. So you talk about how you feel. You can't tell me this. You can't tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some. Give me some life.
Like that's just going back to communication. Like I feel like a lot of people just don't know how to communicate. Like
a lot of people do. No. They do know how to communicate. Can't a motherfucker argue you down. That's communication right there.
But all right, so look.
A lot of people don't receive. They can't receive. They can communicate, but they just cannot receive what you're saying. That means if I'm talking to you about something and I automatically make it an argument, I can't communicate with you like an adult. You're not talking to me like I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going irate. I can't communicate. I can't receive what you just said to me. I'm starting an argument.
All right, so tell me this. So how does that change though?
You gotta do some healing by yourself. That's how that changes.
Why does it always go back to healing by yourself?
Because you're toxic. Because it becomes a time where, okay, you can't communicate, and that's a problem in the relationship. It's going to be talked about. It's going to become a problem again because it was never resolved, because it was only talked about. What was the progression moving forward then? So I'm in this relationship and the person can't communicate with me. Every time I try to tell them something, they argue with me. All right. Let me leave you alone. Because now it's becoming to the point where we don't get along. I feel like you don't like me. I feel like you can't, respect what I'm saying and receive what I'm saying for your better good.
But are you addressing the issue though? Like, are you actually legit addressing the issue?
You are addressing the issue, and the person still does not get what you're saying after you keep addressing the issue. They need to be by themselves.
But what makes them toxic though? Like, I don't think that's necessarily toxic. I think that's just...
So you ain't never been in a relationship where a motherfucker just turn everything into an argument, or a motherfucker just want to make it your fault?
Nah, honestly.
Your perspective is always going to be different if you ain't never been through it. It always looks easier from the different perspective.
I can't say I really have.
See, when you look at it in both views, that's something that somebody has to... I'm not saying when you get a relationship, everything is perfect. Everything ain't perfect. Either if it doesn't progress within the relationship, it's not going to progress at all until y'all are apart. Meaning you have to, it goes back to healing, because motherfuckers need to heal by themselves before they bring somebody else into they fucking jungle of lies and deceit and untrust, and they fighting demons and all type of shit. Like, heal by yourself. I didn't come in and shake your world up. Your shit was already shook up before I got here. Shit missing, table flipped over. Fucking windows bust out. It was a red flag all along. Shit, you fighting demons up in this bitch. And you need to do that by yourself until the fight is over. I don't care who wins. Do it by yourself.
I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like everything ain't meant, like, when the whole healing process is not supposed to be meant to be by yourself. I don't think the whole thing is supposed to be by yourself. I just don't. I ain't saying that you necessarily need to be in a relationship. I'm not saying that you necessarily need to be with talking to anybody, but like when you say healing by yourself, like, is that like, are you talking about like going to therapy, like getting that type of help?
No,
or
you necessarily don't have to unless you feel like you need to. Being by yourself doesn't mean that, I'm all alone, I'm gonna go through this by myself. When I say get through it and heal by yourself, meaning learn yourself. Because
I don't think a lot of people know what that is. Like they hear self-healing.
Well, let me break it down. Let me break it down. Because we know when we get into something, we know what we don't want. We know what we don't go for. Oh, this is what he not going to do. But I want a man that's just going to do this and that third. We know this already. We just don't act on that when we feel like acting on that. So we are well and conscious enough to know that when I say be by yourself, being know what you like. Be comfortable with being alone. Be comfortable with taking yourself out. Be comfortable with knowing your flaws and imperfections. Take accountability. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Look in the mirror and see what is it about me that I can't get the picture. Even if it's the people that you attract, or even if it's you. Like, shit, look within. Meaning just learn it don't matter how long it takes. Find out what you can bring to the table. Find out what you can offer so you can attract the same and the equal. You know what I'm saying? Find out what you like and what you don't like. If you like authority, then just be by yourself. If you don't like authority, if you don't want nobody telling you what to do, be alone. But when you get into something, you have to let that woman be a woman. You gotta let that man be a man. Simple as that. But you can't bring nobody. We're trying to stop this, even though people that has already been through it. We trying to stop bringing somebody into your own fucked up ass house.
Yeah,
like, damn, your whole little shit, and you fighting demons. What you bringing me into this for?
I get it.
Why you telling me you want to fuck with me and you fighting demons?
I mean, shit. Look, a lot of people. It could be a scapegoat. It could be like shit. It could just be comfort. It could be like, damn, it could be a sign.
See, that's our biggest downfall.
What? What?
We're not obligated to be or go through anything we don't want to go through.
Right.
But if you in it for the right reasons and you looking for something that's gonna last, I'm all for working it out and putting it and building it within a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't see it going that far and you just in it for convenience, just get out of it. Be honest enough to just get out of it.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I would say this, like, I like with like self-healing, I do feel like you become a more honest person just in general. Like,
you do.
And I yeah,
everything is heightened.
Yeah, okay.
You're not just going for anything. You're not just you thinking before you act. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're not as irrational as you were. You're not receiving anything wrong, or you hear it clearer. You just understanding. You interpreting. You read between the lines. You just you see energy.
Right.
Shit, you like, oh, let me get away from that because I don't want to be a part of that. I'm healed. I see brokenness. I feel brokenness. Oh, my healed senses are tingling. Shit, because it's like, you know now. You are well aware. So, it ain't nothing to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit should go along with one another. And we don't know how to do that. We can be honest but not communicate. And not trustworthy. We can be one out of those three. But we can't be, some people just can't be all three.
So, like, all right, because I be seeing a lot of people be talking about how they done healed and all this or whatnot, and then they be like so quick to tell somebody, you need to heal. You need to, like, how the fuck do people determine if somebody else needs to heal more than they do?
Okay.
That's what I be trying. Like, so
you got a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you how you know somebody needs to heal.
Okay.
And it's funny because you got some people that you got some friends. I ain't gonna say people. You got friends or family.
Okay.
That's toxic enough for you to be like, even if you ain't almost motherfucking healed, you like, oh, you need to heal. Because if your friend trusts you enough to be your confidant, they gonna tell you some shit. And it's gonna become a point where it's gonna get quite redundant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be redundant enough to you to be like, damn, you is the problem. You is the common denominator of all this shit fucking up and going flip and flop. You need to heal.
So tell me this, as women, how do y'all receive that information? Like in y'all friend group?
My friend group.
Yeah. I mean, like, so like if you was telling like one of your girls, like, you need to heal. Like, you got some shit that you need to get figured out.
I tell them that with the quickness. I got a few of them that need to heal. Because
all right, but how do they respond though? Like, what do they receive?
I don't really care how they respond. At the end of the day, I always tell them, you're gonna do what you want to do. I'm just an opinion. You just get my advice right now. You just leaning on me as your confidant. I'm never that friend that's gonna tell you what you want to hear. You may not like how I said whatever I said, but I'm going to say it. However you receive it, that's on you. But we are friends, especially if we've been friends for years. Oh, you know how I am. I ain't changed. When you come to me with some shit, I'm going to give you the same exact response that I tell the other motherfucker that you talking about. I'm neutral all the way around. So if you don't like it, I didn't have a friend not like what I say, and we was walking to the library. She walked and left me. left me. We had this day planned, bitch. What you doing? You don't like because I said you was stupid? You stupid? She ain't talked for me. She ain't talked to me about 2 months because I said she was stupid for doing something you ain't got no business doing. Doing something, going back to something that you ain't had no business going back to.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother story.
Right. Okay.
Topic.
All right. Leave that shit alone.
But
then.
anyway,
because I was just thinking, like, I know, like, you know, we don't have that conversation though. Like, niggas don't really have that conversation.
And y'all need to have that conversation.
And we do, but
y'all
like,
need to hold
also
yourselves
again,
accountable.
and that's the thing. It'd be like niggas don't receive it the same way. We just don't. I don't
be
know
the
why.
nigga that started.
See, like I have some friends. Like I have some people that I can have that conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they receive it and like be able to respond. Like, all right, like they can have some empathy with it. You know, versus like most niggas be like brush that shit off. You know, like you gonna get through this shit or X Y Z.
Right.
Like it'd be deeper than that real shit. But like that's why I be like with the self-healing shit. Most motherfuckers, like when it comes to men, like self-healing, yes, you should figure shit out. Figure it out. But also we've never been taught this shit. We've never heard about this shit.
You right.
We never heard about none of this shit.
I ain't gonna even say y'all, I'm about to say era. That wasn't a topic in your household.
Yeah, like I never heard shit about self-healing until about 2 years ago. Maybe a year ago.
It was beneficial for y'all. Because y'all know what y'all do. And I ain't gonna say y'all. y'all be the main ones coming and shaking worlds up. You're fighting demons and bringing us to our breaking point. Because one thing about us, we loyal like dogs, okay?
Are y'all? I'm just saying, are y'all?
What you mean?
Y'all
ain't holding us down while we do time. Y'all ain't bringing the bricks in for us.
Who not? Who not?
The men. What? Y'all not doing none of that for us. Now listen.
What?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Only man that I know that held his woman down in prison is Papoose. And everybody want them a damn Papoose.
Hey, I'm just saying, look, we gonna have Papoose represent the niggas that
hold
their woman down.
That's all I know of because they famous.
Exactly.
Probably others. That's all I know of. But right now, we are because I can tell you one thing, we loyal like dogs, and why I can stand on that is because I don't know what cold-hearted hoe you that came across, because you like, are y'all? The fuck? Like, that offended you.
I mean, it's just like shit, every fucking body got a side piece.
I don't know what
everybody came across. Like, every nigga got some side hoes, every chick got some side niggas.
That's your philosophy?
Or at least, like, look, based off of what I see.
Did y'all hear y'all favorite cousin? He lying on us. He is lying on us. First of all, ain't never, ever been in nothing where I felt like, okay, I'm going to go out here and get this side real quick. I have been. When I did my shit, I was single.
Ain't that the whole sneaky link shit?
That's not sneaky.
No, not when you single. I'm talking about like the side nigga shit.
The side nigga shit is when you cheat and all that bullshit.
All right then.
When you're living lies.
And that's it was what the fuck am I looking at today? It's a whole fucking genre. Like sneaky link is a whole thing.
I feel like your philosophy is so wrong on saying that every man and every woman has a side piece. That is not true.
Not every. Okay.
Y'all wonder why the women be so, let's say, I don't want to call us that, but we crazy. Because we be feeling some type of ways when y'all doing X, Y, and Z. Y'all can't handle the same in return. Let's just put that on the floor.
I mean,
so we loyal like dogs, and we deal with. We deal with whatever y'all bringing. We forgive. We gonna get past y'all. Do it again. Oh, I'm still here. We gonna get past it. Loyal like motherfucking dogs until we go rabid. Until we go cool on y'all ass. Y'all can't stop us. Y'all can't. We leaving. We doing whatever we need to do to leave the fuck alone. Mm-hmm. And when we done because if we can't have side niggas because we too emotional. We move off emo. Okay? So it's just
so
like
so y'all can't have side niggas.
We can, but in order for us to, you have to did something very, very wrong, and we emotionally moving forward and moving on, and this person make us feel a way that you don't know more. That's the only way a woman could have somebody on the side is before she leave you alone and she's finna go deal with the guy that's been making her feel like somebody because we so emotional. We ain't just fucking and coming home and fucking you. Now, you got a cold hearted hoe to do that. I'm not gonna knock it because I know some of you. But a real loyal fucking greyhound. Because that's why we be looking. We be looking stupid. But you sorry. Oh, rude. Oh, rude. And the niggas be looking like goofy. Hey. I did it again. And it's like, we loyal, and if we do something while we're with you, with another person, we feel like we're moving on emotionally, but best believe we done with you. Unless you a cold-hearted hoe. Bottom line. Okay. So every woman don't have no side. I don't know who you came across.
Like I said, not every. Not every. Shit, like I'm just saying, like based on what I be seeing in society and like social media and all that shit, it's like everybody fucking on everybody and everybody got a side nigga or a side chick. That's what it just be looking like, unfortunately. But
that's what it be looking like.
That's it. That's my English today. That's what it
be looking like. Yes, sir. It be looking like that. Yes. Yes, it does. Eyes reckon that. Damn. You took it back. Man. But that's not accurate. That's not true. That's what we like to keep up with and we like to go along with. And we think that's cute and we think it's funny and we think it's the shit to have somebody on the side. And really it don't make no sense because then we'll get into the topic about polygamy. That leans me towards that topic. And I don't want to get thrown off topic, so we can make that another topic because ain't no point of being in something. And if you want two of that and you want more than one, you need to get on your shit as a man and be able to provide and take care and make that an understanding. So that way, cheating is non-existent in your life. You don't have to worry about looking over your shoulder. Oh, I gotta call her back. She texted me. She calling me. Oh, I left this in the car, condom in the car, or panties, or whatever the case may be. Who wants the fucking headache? Just have an understanding if she's with it and she's with it. Yeah. Hey, now that is another topic that we can get into on another episode because that'll get really, really deep. Okay? It'll get very, very deep.
So, what were we talking about? The motherfuckers being validated on social media. Like the relationships and shit. I feel like this shit's so stupid. I mean, like...
It is to a sense. It's like 50-50.
Because the only thing would be like, obviously, you're gonna show the world all the happy shit, but nigga, I see you Tuesday through Friday, and you hate your fucking girl, you hate like nigga.
Some people be on Facebook 24/7. Mm-hmm. That's in relationships. Mm-hmm. Now, I have a friend, very best friend, who she felt like the guy she was dealing with didn't acknowledge her enough on there. And I felt, okay, you're right, because y'all been dating for X amount of years and you put stuff on there with him, and not that it does it validate y'all who y'all are, because y'all gonna do y'all regardless whether he posted or not. But the thing is, the motherfucker always on social media. That's what makes it a problem. He is always on social media. He lives on social media, so that's why it becomes a problem. I can understand, like when I was with my child's father, he wasn't a big social media person. Mm-hmm. I didn't care whether he put me on there or not, okay? Because it's like, you kind of old school. I'm not expecting you to be like, oh, you know, my WCW and my this and my that, and you know what I'm saying. He did what he could, what he can, but other than that, I didn't give no fucks about what he put, or that was never an argument within, you know, our household about whether he put me on his social media. Fuck social media.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
And if I do, you know, if I put him on there, which I have, I wasn't expecting the same in return. I did that because I wanted to.
Right.
But it becomes a problem when your other significant other is on there enough. You got enough time to post a picture of me and say this and that and the third.
I mean, but shit, like, also, like, what if I just want to keep that shit private, though?
That's fine. I'm all for it. But it doesn't mean validation, though. Social media does not mean validation.
I don't think so, either. Like, I think that...
If you know who you with.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you know who you with, then it doesn't mean no validation.
I kind of think it's, like, I kind of look at it as, like, an insecurity or something. Like...
In a sense, because if you don't know who you with, it's going to be an insecurity. Simple as that. If you do not know who you are laying with, if you do not know what this person likes and what they don't like to do or what they about, their hobbies, you don't know who the fuck you with. You ain't never met a friend or nothing. You don't know who you with. You expecting the utmost, and this motherfucker's the killer. He's laying low right now. He is laying low, and you don't know. So it's like, know who you with, know who you laying with, know who you giving and swapping your souls with too, because you asking for a lot. Shit, nah.
Soul ties and shit.
Soul ties. That's that fucking that raw intercourse. I ain't gonna say effing. Stop. I gotta pipe it out. But we are unapologetic.
You gotta work on your shit.
Work on what?
You gotta work on your mouth. Like you got a potty mouth. You cuss too much.
I just took accountability of that, and I know that. But
damn.
I'm very unapologetic. What you get is what you get. Don't get me wrong. I know how to talk professional, and I can chew you up without even cussing.
Hold on. Professional.
Very professional.
What is professional? I don't know what professional is.
Professional is using the proper pronunciation of the words.
Fuck all that shit.
Being very, very, now I ain't gonna say proper, but you're talking very professional. Your pronunciation is excellent. Your vocabulary is broadened. Don't give me a
we have our own language, right? Ebonics, right?
We got our own Ebonics.
So it don't even fucking matter.
So we can cut the Webster shit off.
Talk your shit.
But you just said I got a potty mouth though. After I just said, I knew I did. Stop playing with me, cuz.
Okay.
Cuz finna get these hands in a minute. I get it healed over the week. Now he coming back with some shit. Like, come on, man. Chill on me, cuz. For real. But back to the validation. Just know who the fuck you with. Because social media is not proper validation. What y'all do and how he treats you, and outside of social media, what y'all have, the relationship y'all have outside of the internet, unless y'all an internet couple,
right.
Then don't worry about none of that. Pay attention to what he's showing you, and if he's showing you what he show you on social media, run. Shit, that's as simple as that. Run, just go, cause you know what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. You do the math. Shit, I ain't got time. Now, current events. So I think we got the bloopers in, but you was telling me about how TikTok.
Yeah, like I was watching a video the other day, and it was this dude was searching like a whole bunch of different hashtags that dealt with like just black whatever, like black movement, black lives, whatever, black people of color, and none of this shit was popping up, but like white supremacy and all the other shit was popping up, and he was like, damn, like they just banning black influencers and shit. I'm just like, why the fuck haven't we created our own shit yet? It just don't make no sense. Like, we got too much fucking talent. Like, literally, again.
Too much. We take over. Once we hear about something high trending, it's like we hold on. We get a hold of that shit and we
run with that shit. Think about it. What happened with Clubhouse? Like as soon as we hopped on that shit, that went straight up to 1 billion, and that was just the beta version. See, like so this, like I'll just be like, Like I know, like what I was seeing also, like they like the black influencers had went on a strike, like they wasn't putting out no content, which I thought was dope as fuck. Salute y'all for that shit.
Definitely.
But like I just be like, I know we have enough money amongst the entire black community. I know it's gonna take a lot for us to actually come together and do
and
this.
Be on the same
but
page.
Imagine all of us, like even the content creators, with all the tech people, with everybody with actual money, like just can invest in us, like literally have our own fucking platform, so we ain't gotta worry about going to TikTok
being blocked and not being able to be searched, and for our content to be reaching, overseas, at least like we run with our shit. We take off with everything we do. That's with sports. That's with every motherfucking thing.
Because at the end of the day,
it's always some shit.
And at the end of the day, as long as we continue to use these other platforms, we never really gonna own shit.
For real.
Like, literally, think about it. Like,
we come together, all these people, I feel like all the people with the platforms already that then took off. Of course, you got a job to do. Of course, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go against the grain and fuck up how you get your money. But I feel like collectively, we can probably outbuy that shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by far. By far.
The influencers and the people that take off on TikTok and the Instagrams and the YouTube couples and all that collectively, like, come on now. You chairman and all that, you own that shit. That your name is on it. That way you people got access to whatever the fuck you got access to put whoever the fuck you want and whatever the fuck you want out there.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that money talks. Everybody think that complexion for that protection for that collection. I'm trying to tell y'all that money talk, and if y'all collectively, if they see we a unit and we got the funds, we got the brains, we got the fucking shit, we got the color.
We got the brains.
Come on now.
We have that.
We just don't have the people.
We don't have the unity.
And we have the unity.
Like shit. What is it? Unity is liberation. Unity is our true liberation.
And we are not liberated.
So, that's some shit we're gonna have to keep on working on. But like hope, like the goal, like as this podcast grow, I pray that we all start growing together for real, and start networking so we can actually start achieving this unity. Cause shit, our
get
liberation.
Get the word out. Everybody be on the same page. Reach out, like collectively form a team. And let it grow from there. Like, let's really put our energy into what we really need to be putting our energy towards, which is this bias ass system, these fucked up ass laws. Like, it's just so much shit that we can just put our energy into that we don't because we scared. It's all right. We scared. We don't have the money. We ain't got the people. We ain't got the unity. We not liberated. We scared to take the risk. We scared to quit our jobs.
Hell yeah, we definitely scared to quit our jobs.
We scared that the white man gonna stop feeding us. We scared we gonna get sold like the little pickaninnies. Like we scared to take risks that will suit us just fine. And I'm speaking like this, and I honestly can take my own advice because I'm shit. Listen, okay, we can talk about it, but let's try to do it. I'm trying to do it. That's why I'm trying to build, be our business. You know what I'm saying? Put our names out there and do what we can do just to try to, benefit us in the long run and our kids. Like, my kid gotta see what the fuck is to come now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, gotta start acting out while we still young.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be a wrap for the first episode. Appreciate y'all for stopping by with us. Make sure that y'all stay tuned. Subscribe to our channel. Make sure that y'all follow us. Like, they're going to be on here somewhere. Make sure that y'all tap into us next week as well. Peace.